It's another lady of the house kind of day, and today we are on day 23 of a dress a day in May. Welcome back, ladies. Today we are going to be speaking to our dear dressmakers all about sleeves. But before we begin, I wanted to share this dress with you, which is actually my mom's favorite dress on me. This one is by Calvin Klein. I want to say that I purchased it on Poshmark, but I could be wrong. I really can't remember at this point. It was either in store or on Poshmark, I think. So anyway, I think it was on Poshmark and it was brand new when I purchased it. Like it had the tag attached still. So I just have always loved this color, and I think that it's really pretty. It's very whimsical. Now this was a high-low dress, and it also was a 3/4 sleeve dress. But recently we changed it, which I just shared that over on Patreon last week. And by the way, if you are looking for more inspiration, I really hope that you will join me over on Patreon. It's a way to help support this channel because I really don't do much sponsored content on this channel. I'm not saying I'm against doing something, but it just has to be the right thing that comes my way. And that's a wonderful way to help support the continuation of this channel. And I really hope that you will consider joining over there, as I offer many more things for those of you who do help support. And I just want to take a moment to thank those of you that are patrons. It really does mean so much to me. And I hope that you are completely satisfied with your benefits that you receive over there. So this one, as I said, is a Calvin Klein dress. And with that, it's kind of this faux wrap style. It's very flowy. It's a chiffon and just beautiful. I love the movement of this dress, but I always had a couple of things that I didn't care for about it. So now that those things have changed, I am going to be much more likely to pull this out of my wardrobe to wear it more often. So speaking of which, one of the things that I did change were the sleeves. I kind of felt like the sleeves were just too much. Like the whole dress swallowed me. That's what I felt like. Too many different things going on with it to feel as if, the sleeves were a good length. They were also kind of puffy, so it was just a little much for me. But what do we have to say to our dear dressmakers about sleeves? Is that we love sleeves, right? We like to have something that covers a little bit more, especially than spaghetti straps. And there are just so many times, let's just say this, there are so many times that I have passed up dresses because they didn't have sleeves of any kind. Something, give us something that we can work with. Something that will cover our bra straps. That way we don't have to be left with, no support there. We need a little bit of support. So you can offer us some support by offering us a little bit more sleeves. Even if it's a little flutter sleeve up here, something that covers would be very beneficial. But I think for the majority of us, if we're talking about, going to school, if we're talking about going to work, going to worship service, like think of all the places that you would be wearing a dress. We don't always want to have to wear a cardigan over it or to layer it. So considering your buyer in this area would be very helpful. And those that love to dress up beautifully, we tend to like to have a little bit of sleeves within our dresses. So this is something that is definitely worth the extra material that it will take just to add a little bit of sleeve there. And we will feel like we we will feel more ladylike with a little more sleeves. So we would appreciate a little bit more in that area, a little bit more support. So if you have something to add to our conversation when it comes to sleeves, please let me know that in the comments below. Let us know what your favorite sleeve length is. Mine would kind of be the 3/4 sleeve, especially it has to be the right dress to have the sleeve like that, especially in the winter time. Something 3/4 sleeve or long sleeve is great, but in the spring and summertime, something more like this that offers a little bit more wiggle room, movement, everything, that is really nice. And then of course a little flutter sleeve is always a beautiful touch. But when you do have sleeves, having some feminine details up there, be it a little bit of a puff there, little gathering, some bows, something like that, always makes for a lovely addition to any sleeve. And I know that those of us that really enjoy those feminine details appreciate that as well. So thank you so much for being here with me today. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.